Beautiful people, what's going on? This is your host of Conversations with Nephew Brandon, a.k.a. Brandon J. Wiggly, the curator of vibes. And I got my aunt with me.
You already know, Big a.k.a. J, a.k.a. Mr. Smoke Organic Tobacco.
Organic Tobacco. I ain't never heard that one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, because I know this right here, the thing. Yeah. But I said, that's what I'm going to say when Cash come to do our thing. Yeah. I'm going to let these people know, man, I'm smoking organic tobacco, man.
Organic tobacco. That's
I ordered that shit on food on goddamn Amazon. Yeah, man. Just say, hey, boy, you want no motherfucker? Hey, like,
well, then I'm drinking organic grape.
Hey, okay. Hey, shit. But
so today today is Wednesday. I just hit up pulled up on them. Just to really, we always have great candid conversations. So today it was on my heart. Just I was listening to Les Brown's. I went and saw. You familiar with Les Brown?
Yeah.
So I went and saw him Saturday. I missed the tail end. I caught him late.
Okay.
One of my mentors, they had an event, a 2-day event downtown. So a whole bunch of speakers and stuff.
Okay.
And one thing Les Brown said, keep the main thing your main thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For the most part.
Yep.
And of course, do that, but then you can always branch off for other things, but keep your main thing your main thing. Yeah. And I was thinking that even with myself, I was talking to Cash. Cash is Callie's mother. And she was telling me, like, everything you've ever done, since she's known me, like, I've always got out of it and persevered. Damn. 1 second.
Motherfuckers out here doing this fire alarm.
Nah, that's all good. That make it real. Yeah. But yeah, it kind of just letting me know, like, man, you got this. Because I'm in the transition part of my life of working with a 5,000 company, being vice president of that, to starting my own business now. And which I love. I'm loving it. Every day I get deeper into it. I'm getting more clients off the relationships I built. Really, it's a trial and error period for me, how I got it set up. Yeah. Not a trial. My bad. Getting clients, getting more people on the team, trying to building out the company, but also, like you said, this hustling as well to keep the bills paid until the business start really flourishing. And what they say in the beginning of businesses, you're not really getting paid too much. But I love it doing that process, but keeping the main thing, really getting back into what I know that worked for me. But yeah, that's what we're just gonna talk about: keeping the main thing, trusting the process, about starting over. About really starting over and what that looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, shit. Starting over, man, starting over is always a great thing, always a great thing. But starting over can become a hindrance too. Yeah. Because at some point you just supposed to have your shit together. But yeah, man, starting over always a good thing. I just tell people that, but when you start over, you have to really know what that means. You have to really understand what that entails. Like, starting over mean ain't no words on the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna start writing this book over. Okay, you gonna start writing this book over. And I think a lot of people forget about that part. Like, yeah, you really have to start over, man. Ain't no, like, you just got to start over, basically. Like I say, just start over, man. And like, replant that field again. But I just tell people, man, you can't be so a lot of times I think people be afraid of their passion sometimes. They be afraid, meaning that, they'll know it's something they need to do, but then they be afraid of failing so much, man, that they just try the easier way. They try the easier things, well, let me do this. Let me do the things that make me comfortable. And I believe, man, you got to live to be uncomfortable, man. Because uncomfortable, that's the shit that keep you going. That's the shit that keep you always on your toes. And yeah, man. So yeah, that's a good thing, man, that we can start with, man, having that conversation about, life and taking control of your life, man, and starting your own journey, man, and becoming the person that you feel that you deserve to be in your life, man. So yeah. So what was on your mind though?
Man, you know what? Right now, like I said, we kind of talked about this before. On my mind today, I feel good. I woke up. Woke up at 4:30, supposed to hit the gym at 5, and my trainer canceled on me. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I ain't gonna let that stop me. Yeah. I'm gonna get it in by myself.
Okay.
And I got it in at the crib. Yeah. I've been having a routine for myself, waking up, do my meditation, read my Bible out. Yeah. Yeah. I spend that first hour of the day, I call it the power hour for the most part. Where I'm just taking care of myself. what I'm saying? Mentally with the meditation, praying,
Yeah.
physically with my body, and I try to read or listen to some motivation. And I got a full day planned out, but want to stay committed to our Wednesdays. So we're going to always tap in and lock in.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was just thinking that I got people been hitting me up about real estate deals, and it's like, because that's what, past 5 years, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I was thinking even now, like I've been blessed to have my own property and just really build that. And I want to start really building generational wealth.
Yeah.
And I know real estate is one of those aspects.
Yeah.
I don't love real estate, but I know if you, it ain't for that. That ain't even about love to me. It's about having assets to pass down to your family. Like my family reunion coming, and we're going to have a whole conversation where everybody raise their money and let's go buy apartment buildings or go buy duplexes. Yeah. And pretty much all people I'm around are in real estate. So it's like, man, let me tap back in to that. Yeah. To really get focused. I kind of got off of that for a while. Yeah. I think sometimes when you're in it every day, you kind of take it for granted. Yeah. And then when you're like, oh shoot, I was in something really well that I need to keep rolling.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was just on me. Like I said, I feel good. I think I'm back to a strong place mentally. I fell off for a little minute, but like I'm back to being weird.
Yeah. Man. Hey, because I tell you, and that's why I always tell you, man, don't get so far away from who you are that you forget who you are.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
That's on a t-shirt.
Yeah, man. Cause you can get so far here, man, getting involved in what other people got on, and what other people got going on, man, that you forget how to get back to yourself, man. And I tell people that's usually when you at your most weakest, when you ain't close to who you are, close to that spirit, man. So, man, I tell you, man, man, it's not hard, man. I tell people, people think like, oh man, it ain't hard. It's just learning that, real time shit.
From? Oh, right now.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I'm like, that sound like it's coming.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, man.
It's crazy what you say, because Jay-Z said that one time in the interview. He say, nobody else gonna make me speed up my process. Yeah. Like, I don't care what nobody else doing around me. Yeah. Nobody else gonna make me speed up my process. That's how I feel too. Cause social media can get you fucked up in that way. Cause you see everybody doing stuff and you feel like, damn, I need to be
life in general. Yeah. Just life in general, man. Mm-hmm. Like, man, I'm telling you, just life in general, man. It just, you get so caught up in, and that's what I tell people, man. Like, you got to know how to play the game, man. See, this thing on earth, man, this shit just like a game. And like, if you have to realize that, like, your journey is your journey. Mm-hmm. Like, the shit you gonna go through in your life, nobody gonna go through it the way you gonna go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the circumstances may not be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some people may be struggling paying their bills, but they might got a safety net of people around them that make sure they always, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to always understand, man, I got to walk my road the way it's meant to be walked. And I tell if you see people that's out there that's successful, you know what I'm saying? I just look at them, it's like, okay, I can do that shit too. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to know what all they went through to get through all they went through. I just know the main thing that I want to know, bro, is what was their failure? What was their downfall? What was it that made them fail? Because that's what's most important, man. Because if you get up every day and you continue to do the things that you need to do in life, bro, those things will happen. But I tell you, boy, they is working along things there, ain't it? Dang.
Well, they just tested the fire alarm.
Yeah, tested the fire alarms and stuff, man, make sure it still works. So I guess that's a good thing. That's why, just like that, man, you can find yourself complaining about some shit you shouldn't even be complaining about. Yeah. Right? Like, I'm complaining about that fire alarm, but if a fire go off, I want that bitch to go off just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's real. And that's just like with life, man. You have to learn not to complain about things that you don't need to be complaining about. Yeah, be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't complain about your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't complain about the house you living in. Don't complain about your furniture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, then better it. But don't complain about it. Yeah. Because when you come home from work and you tired as fuck, you gonna lay on that ragged ass bed, and it's gonna feel comfortable. And that's one thing that I learned, man. Like, I don't, bro. You know me, bro. I don't complain about shit. Facts. Like, man, fuck that. I find the best in everything. And don't get me wrong. I tell people like this right here, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And I do get those emotions. But the minute I get them, I check them.
Les Brown say that.
Yeah, the minute I get in my check,
think he said it's like I don't know the exact number, but you have damn near thousands of thoughts every day.
Every day.
And then when you hear, it's almost like you're talking to yourself. You got two people. It's a book called Outwitting the Devil.
Do.
And and then you got that. It's like those two dual people. You see the angel and the devil.
People just like to say, "Oh, that's the God. That's God talking to me." That's the devil talking to me. No, that's
you. Yeah, it's your two people. It's called Outwitting the Devil, but the devil is yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
How he explained.
Yeah, exactly.
And they say, when you get those thoughts, to shut them down immediately. And talk to you. So, nah, bro, what you talking about?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just really like for me. It's just like working out. You got to do it every day. It's mentally mental exercise.
Hey,
every day.
You know what? I want to go back to that. I want to go back to that thing I told you. I want to ask you a question. When you were saying you were making a point about about your wife and how she spoke on some things and pointed something out to you about how she's always seen you overcome situations, and you was telling me about how you used to work for Target, and then you got some money, then you stopped working there, and then you went somewhere else, and then you got this money, and then you stopped working there, and then you went somewhere else. And my question was to you. So now that you done been through that, do you realize or do you understand why you always stop?
It ain't even stopping. See, I'm glad you asked that. Great question. It's like Les Brown just said this morning, like you got to try shit in life to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to always work at no fucking Target.
I
love Target. I love Target to get in the tax business to generate income because I knew I didn't want to work a 9 to 5.
Okay.
So let's back up. I went to college to be a teacher.
Okay.
Education.
Okay.
It was weird. So when I was in when you're in high school, middle school, people say, what you want to be? I always wanted to be a teacher and I'd get laughed, but I was always cool. So I could crack back. I know how to joke. So they try to joke and I'm like, bro, I want to be a teacher. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I went to school to be a teacher. I got out and I was at Temple Catholic High School teaching basketball and all that. And I was working at the mall. So I was working and teaching and stuff.
Okay.
And then Carrie hit me up one day and was like, I pull triggers fast. I'm just an action taker to a certain extent. So then Carrie said, bro, you need to move. He moved here before me. You need to move to this where it's at, City of Hustlers. So that's my first, I'm just going to quit teaching. I don't care. I'm going to see what I want to do. Left that, came and stayed with Carrie for 7 months. I'm sleeping on this couch. Me and him staying together. I'm cutting people grass. I'm painting houses, like doing whatever I got to do to make the bread. Then I finally got a job at Target, which it was making good money. And then now this time me and Carrie got our own apartment, making like $60,000. And I seen my homeboy. He used to always be home chilling. I'm like, bro, I know he ain't selling no drugs or nothing because he's scary. So I know he ain't doing that. So I'm like, bro, what you do? You're like, man, I done bought into this tax franchise. I ain't even got to work no more. I'm only working 3 months. 3 months a year. I'm like, bet. Okay, then show me how to do that. So at this time, I quit Target because it's like, I don't want to. I'm feeling like they're controlling my time. I'm getting cussed out by clients every day. Then I got into the tax office. So I did that for like 3-4 years. And that was my first. I was 25, 26. So that's like when I ain't never really worked no 9 to 5 since then. I'm 33 now. And I got out of that. But then I got into the tax game. I made money, but I wasn't happy. So I'm like, I'm not doing this no more because even though I'm making money, it's like it got me out my 9 to 5. I'm still not satisfied. I'm be like, it's cool. So I got out of that. And then this time I saw Jay Morrison on YouTube. He was a black dude talking about real estate, wealth and all. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen no black dude swaggy. Told his story, did years in prison, got out, cleaned himself up. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm going to work with him one day. I spoke into his existence. So then he had a course. It was like $150 a month. I said, I'm about to take this course. Now I'm living in Hunter's Ridge at this time. Sleeping on the couch. But at this time, I still had money from, I had moved from Raleigh, North Carolina. Did I know you when I was living in Raleigh? I don't think I did. So I had an office in Raleigh. And then this when Cash was pregnant. And then when I moved back, we was like, we're going to stay together. So I had bread at that time.
But you're back on the couch.
But I'm back on the couch.
That's where you started.
But I had bread. I ain't have to sleep on the couch.
Look, we ain't going to talk about all that.
All right, cool.
We talk about how, you know what I'm saying?
Back on the couch because me and her, I was cheating and stuff. And so it's like, I'm back on the couch. All right. So I did that. Started learning about real estate wholesaling. Got into that. And I did that for 5 years for the most part. So I got into Jay. Met Jay, he seen me doing my thing. Like I said, I started doing good in real estate. Got my own property, started flipping them. helping people get them a whole bunch of stuff in real estate.
Yeah.
Then I became vice president of his company. But then at that time, I was there for 5 years. And I was like, man, I told him, me and Jay had a conversation one day. We sat down. He felt my energy was off, I guess, because now at this time it's becoming corporate. I help him build the company from 50 grand a month to we doing $500,000 a month. And I'm vice president. I'm hiring staffs, but I can't, me personally, I didn't want to work in that corporate setting. Now I got to wear suits and, you know what I mean? Which is cool. I always love Jay for that because he put me in the game. Yeah. And we sat down one day, he like, man, you know what's going on? I feel the energy. They're like, what you want to do? And I always love him because I'm able, just how me and you, I'm always out. Man, me and him a fist fought before. And we went out that same night. It's love. Like we done got into it. And I was just like, man, I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like Kanye and how he was with Jay-Z in the beginning. Kanye was making everybody beats. For Rockefeller, he making Benny Siegel beats. He giving himself to everybody making beats. But then one day Kanye said, hold on, I rap too. I made beats. And Kanye said, hold on, I got to go make my college dropout. And then they got back together and did Watch the Throne. So that's how I felt. So I just left that to now. It's like, okay, I want to start. I kind of fell into the agency business because then after I left, you know, I had a lot of people, Wig, man, I know you real good in sales. Help me do this, do that. And I'm like, damn, I might as well start a business from it. So that's the journey in the long haul. I wouldn't say it's quitting. It's just finding different paths. That what I want to do. This what I tell you, bro.
I keep it 100 with you, bro. By everything. And I tell you this right here, man. See, the one thing that we as men have to learn to like release is ego. And the reason I say that, bro, because ego will make you explain yourself, not explain yourself, but will make you, you know what I'm saying, like present yourself in a way that you know you're not. You know what I'm saying? Ego will make you believe you got money when you ain't got money. Ego will make you goddamn, like I said, ego will make you cheat on the woman that you know love you and ain't gonna never do nothing to you. But ego will make you go out that house and go be the woman you know you ain't got no intentions on being with. You know what I'm saying? And an ego will make you come back home and then go in that house and act like, no, just ego is a fucked up thing to have. I tell guys like, yo, ego is the one thing that God blessed us with to let us know we was a man. You know what I'm saying? Like from a woman, he blessed them with the spirit of a nurturer. That's why they have children. You know what I'm saying? That's why they the bearer of children. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna tend to it. They gonna cradle that child. Men, we ain't like that. We just like believe like, yo, long as we give you the necessary things, then you good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't we ain't with, you know what I'm saying? And that's what ego is. And the reason I come back, I started off by speaking on that is because I tell men, I tell guys, I tell all my homies like, yo, bro, like in order to like have a true change in your life, you can't have no ego. You know what I'm saying? Like ego can be non-existent in your life if you're trying to have change, because see, an ego won't let you receive or take in no type of criticism, even when the criticism is necessary. And it's true, you know, and ego tends to give people bad and fucked up attitudes about life and about how life is and how they perceive things. And this is what I was doing when I talked to you and I was telling you about, you know, you told me this story, you know, so we talked about it before, you told me, and I said, yo, I want to ask you a question about that. And that's why I was like, yo, let's do this on this podcast. So boom. So the thing that I want to tell you this right here is that, bro, when you look at all your reasonings, when you look at like from Target to the next job, right? When you look at those jobs and you look at the reasonings for those jobs, you know what I'm saying? It was always about the money. You never went into what I'm saying is that you never went into no career change after like college was your path. Like, I'm going to go to college to be a teacher. You went to college to be a teacher, right? After getting out of college, then you like say you came to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, and boom, you start working Target. But then after that, right there, every initial occupation move that you made after that was strictly based on money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had nothing to do with, is this something I want to do?
But now I'm in that.
Hey, but no, but listen to what I'm saying. True. You feel me? Right? But what I'm saying is that the only reason the jobs that you changed up into meeting Jay Morrison, right?
Yeah.
Even when you met Jay Morrison, it was based on like, damn, the guy, boom, look what he got. Man, I can do that. I need to meet him. I'm gonna talk to him. Mm-hmm. Once you met him, he exposed you to some other things and opened your eyes to some other things that made you start to look at yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about business. It was about a personal development then. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other things that you went through up until that point were just about money. Facts. And once you weren't satisfied with the money and you thought it was a better opportunity to get more money, then you would leave that alone. But that's where I come back to that one thing that I tell people is that whenever you do that, if you're not secure in what you're doing, when I talk about that complete success, what we talk about now, how we speak about how you get up in the morning, you have that one time to yourself, you work on your body, you know what I'm saying? You get your spirit together, you know what I'm saying? And those aspects of life that you deal with as a conjunction. So when you step outside that door to take on your financial success, you know what I'm saying? You prepared for it. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, and spiritually, you know what I'm saying? You guard it now. Whereas before, you were just stepping out the house just with pure nothing. Just, I'm gonna get this money. So because of that, you know what I'm saying, you weren't prepared, and then not just prepared, but willing to deal with anything outside of money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, even when you came here and you moved in with your wife, your kid's mom, now that you with, that even when you moved in there, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't in a situation, you know what I'm saying, it was best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like in the way, like this is best for everybody. It was just like, okay, boom, I can get here, get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because, you know, the ego, you know, everything that go along with it, even when you laying on that couch, you still not being the person you need to be to her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So because of that right there, you know what I'm saying, that was deteriorating, you know what I'm saying? And then because, you know what I'm saying, your mind, you saying to yourself, if I get this money, it could change everything. Mm-hmm. And that's why we talk about, you can't make, you know what I'm saying, you can't get paid on, you know what I'm saying, the back end, you know what I'm saying, and expect the front end to be gravy, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it go down to. And that's why I say, like when I was just talking to you about this whole thing is about that starting over, you know what I'm saying? Even when you don't think you're starting over, that's because, you know what I'm saying, you know what is going on, but it's just like, well, because I got financial shit, everything else will come, and it don't really work like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what I'm saying, you have to, and that's why I tell people, you got to work on yourself while you ain't got shit, right? It ain't that you can't work on yourself when you get it, but the time don't even allow you to have that much time to yourself. Yeah. Once you get that true set, that's why I say this is like the process. This ain't even work what we doing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't work because we don't really know what we doing right now. Mm-hmm. We just trying to figure out, okay, bam, I like this right here. But once we get to where we know what we want to do, then that's where the work begins. Because then you got to come in every day and prove that shit while maintaining that other shit outside of financial success. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people don't do that. People just chase. And then next thing you know, they can tell you 20 stories about different things they went through to get here. Mm-hmm. Where you can get one person, they can tell you about 2 or 3 things that happened. They like, well, I did this and I did it. And then, man, the rest of my, I just own this right here. And that's why I say, like,
but I think everybody's journey different. It may take somebody 30, and then it may take somebody 40.
Do what I'm saying? It is. That's why I tell you, everybody journey is different, right? Everybody's journey is different. But I'm just speaking from, like, say, all right, you running a race, right? We running the same race. This the same fucking road. You know what I'm saying? But you train different than I train. Whatever. But just say I done ran this motherfucker before, right? Like I done ran this. I'm telling you, I done ran this same road you. Cause see, I ain't talking about like yo everyday problem shit. Like how you get through with your family or this right here. I'm just talking strictly on you as an individual, right? You mano, man to man. I'm just speaking as a person, as a man that's saying, look, bro, I can give you these little cheat codes, right? That if you just keep these bitches, I'm telling you, this shit gonna help you get through this part of your life. Now, I'm not telling you that I don't know what's going on in your life, but one thing I can equate to this right here, man. Hey, broke is broke. Not having is not having. You know what I'm saying? fucked up relationships. You know what I'm saying? I can say if you were. This is what I'm telling people. When I went, prime example. When I went to prison, right? I went to prison for trafficking cocaine, right? But when they put me in the jail, but I went from the county jail to prison, from prison to the halfway house. But every place I went, it was niggas in there for rape, murder, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I got from that whole thing, everybody made a bad choice.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is that, no, I'm not saying that our choices are the same in how we go about living our life, but I can tell you this right here, that, yo, you ain't got to go through all that.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I say when I tell you, like, yo, no, when I say, like, life ain't even that hard. Like, life ain't even how you like how you tripping it out to be. See, this my message, and when I tell people, man, like, yo, bro, I believe in my heart that everybody born to be great, but I know in my heart that everybody ain't gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Everybody ain't gonna be great, bro. You're gonna have people that's gonna be homeless. That's just how it's gonna be always. Never gonna stop. Beginning of time. You're gonna have people that's gonna cheat on. Always gonna be like that. Never gonna stop. Beginning of time. You're gonna have death. Never gonna stop. Beginning of time. You're gonna have, bro, everything about this shit just ain't gonna never gonna stop, bro.
Right.
But what can stop is how you live your life. Like, I don't like what you say, like Jay say, man, I don't care about what nobody else got going on.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gonna make you speed
bro,
up your process.
Bro, it's cats that be in the prison that got out of prison and don't do shit because they say, man, you can't get no job with no felony. Don't nobody want to have, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about this. It's about the mindset you carry with yourself as you go throughout your journey. See, if you just believe that this how shit is, then you just gonna get up every day and live your life like that.
You say that because Jay tells that story when he was in prison.
Yeah.
People was like, man, I'm gonna go out and get my real estate license.
Yeah.
And they were saying, oh, you can't get no real estate license with no felony. And then he was like, what they do? They put you back to jail if I try to get it? They're like, no. They're like, okay. All they gonna say is, no, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And he got his and now he goes, so you're right.
Hey, bro, one thing I know like this right here, man, it's just about what story you believe, right? Like, what do you believe more in yourself and in what you capable of doing? Or do you believe in what they see? This one thing I know, man. It's gonna always, man, bro, every day you get, it's gonna be motherfuckers that's gonna say, bro, I'm just like this right here. I used to be like that. Bro, I tell you, just like you tell your story, we're gonna, that's what I want to do. Like the next time episode is to like get my story and you know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm telling you, man, I used to make them kind of decisions, bro. I used to make fucked up decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I used to sleep on couches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't make the kind of decisions I made to sleep on couches, but we all slept on couches. You know what I'm saying? A fucked up decision, it just depends on the scale of your fucked up decision that's gonna take you somewhere. See, your decisions just put you on the couch. You can get up and go. My decision eventually put me in prison. My decision eventually got me shot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, and then I get up, man, bro, and I hustle, I get money, bro. But I was same thing. I was just chasing money, so I was always starting over. I was always, bro. If I get locked up, or if a nigga raid my house or something, I'm always having to start over. Because my whole thing, I'm just wanting to get money. I wasn't thinking about like commonwealth, like my own well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like what's best for me as a person. You know, I wasn't thinking about like, yo, I don't want to get shot. I wasn't thinking like, yo, I knew that. My thing, I always knew that you can go to prison, that you could go to jail for this shit. But my thing is that right here, bro, I just always felt, and I always knew that, man, I was better than this shit. It was just that I didn't get to the point to where I am to understand that, yo, you just can't be aware of some shit. You got to be accountable.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be accountable, man. You can't just get up and be like, oh, yeah, you know, I know this shit going on, but then you going through it. That just means you ain't accountable. And I'm just like right here, bro. And so now I learned the trick of the game, bro, is just be accountable for your shit. Like you have to always know what you doing and why you doing, and always make sure, man, that it's bringing you back something positive into your life, not just financial positivity. Because like I tell people all the time, bro, yo, getting money is the easiest thing you can do in life, bro. Like you can get, like you are born right on the sign and go just stand there with that bitch and can get some money. It's just about what is your idea of money. Like when you think of money, what do you see money as? See, some motherfuckers just see money as, you know, a nice house, you know, a nice car, you know, and that's what they hustle for. And that's when they live in places like that, what they perceive as being nice. Like, to me, shit, to him, nice might be a 4-bedroom house with a 2-car garage. To me, my shit might be motherfucking 280,000 square foot, 12-car garage, pool in the back.